Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Richard. So, in today's news, this is kind of old news, but it's still quite recent in the news world online. So, I'm gonna talk about today a guy called Roger Jackson. So, if you guys don't know what Roger Jackson is, he is a MMA fighter and he is the son of former MMA fighter Rampage Jackson, who was very good back in his days. He was a champion in MMA. He retired, obviously, and now he has gotten into the world of streaming, kick streaming, Twitch streaming, etc. So, unfortunately, something bad happened with his son, Roger Jackson. So, I'll tell the story quickly and what is happening to Roger Jackson now. So basically, he went to California. I think he lives in California in America. He met up with a guy called Psycho Stu, who was a former veteran in the US Army. He suffered from PTSD and other mental issues, and he decided to be a wrestler. So, to everybody's happiness and surprise, they supported him. So he became a wrestler. He was wrestling, doing all those kinds of things. And all of a sudden, Roger Jackson turns up. He wants to, I don't know why the hell he was there for, to be honest. But he was there. That Psycho Stu thought he was a wrestler or something. So what he did, because he was seeing cameras, these Twitch streamers, the son is a Twitch streamer. So, is it Twitch? No, Kick streamer. He's a Kick streamer. Anyway, now my mouth dry. I need water after this. Anyway, he is a Kick streamer. So, he's seeing all these cameras following Roger Jackson. So, he's thinking, oh, maybe he's part of the wrestling. So, that Psycho Stu, what you do, you go and use can to go and mash it onto his head.
Him. You need to be worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, hey, I think that's a little.
Oh, you don't sell it?
Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good. You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it?
Dude, he's not a fucking
Bro.
worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry about
Nah,
that.
I will fuck
No,
him
we're
up,
good.
bro.
I know
Nah,
you will.
nah.
We're good.
I will
Sorry
fuck
about
him
that.
up, bro.
I know you will.
I don't play that shit.
Sorry about that.
Just to show his wrestling abilities, like, joking around, using the can to brack his head. And the Roger Jackson was not happy. He didn't know what the fuck that was. He was angry. So, what the fuck you doing? And then he wanted to come start fighting and getting mad, ready to crack his head. And then everybody calmed him down. So, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's going on? Calm down. So he didn't know it was a prank, a joke. So they apologized. Psycho Stu apologized. And they shook hands. So, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought you was a part of the wrestling crew. I apologize for my behavior. So what happened was, after all that, they decided to say, you know what, secretly, let us get some revenge for you. So they go and talk to Roger Jackson and say, hey, why don't you come over? We're having a wrestling event very, very soon. Why don't you come over and see what you can do? Get some revenge on Psycho Stu for using that can to go and mash it on your head. So Raja Jackson was rubbing his hands and yeah, I would like that. Yeah. So they organized it, and then a day or two later, I don't know if it was on the same day, probably on the same day. So a day or two, he went there and he was doing his kick streaming, and then one of the wrestlers said, you know what, you can get a bit of a strike on the Psycho Stu, teach him a lesson. So he went there, see, rubbing his hands, said, yeah, I can't wait. Raja Jackson. So he was there, he was sitting at ringside with his cameraman, and then in his chat, the kick stream, there were some people cussing him out, say, oh, you not gonna do anything, you're a bitch. You're a pussy, you can't do anything. Go and beat him up then, go and beat him up. And then the Raja Jackson was going mad. He said, what do you mean? I'm not a bitch. Don't play with me, I'll break his head, I'll crack his head. So he was getting madder and madder. He was going mad and ready to crash out. So as soon as his mind just exploded with anger, you go into that ring while the Psycho Stu was performing. He didn't know what was going on. He turned his back. Raja Jackson came up behind him. He picked him up, and he didn't pick him up safely. It was like an MMA pickup, not a wrestling one. And then he used anger to just mash him onto the floor. He hit his head on the canvas, which knocked him out. Then from there, the Raja Jackson used anger. He was balling his fist, big ass fist he was having like this, and he started mashing and cracking up that Psycho Stu, fam. And start mashing all the remaining teeth that he had in his mouth. And then the referee was standing there, so, oh, what's going on here? Is this part of the act? What's going on here? Instead of the referee to stop the fight, was wondering what's going on. This looks a bit too rough. What's going on here? So once the other wrestlers caught on and said, hold on, what's going on? This is not part of the act. We need to intervene now. Somebody go in there. So one of the other wrestlers, I can't remember his name, he go and jump into the rings, holding him off. Everybody coming in there, holding that Raja Jackson, while the Psycho Stu was laid out. He wasn't waking up. They said he was choking on his teeth and blood. And there were children there, there were parents, other people, they were screaming, crying. They were scared, fam. So, they escorted Raja Jackson out, and he was in big trouble, of course, because that was a felony, what he did. He attacked somebody, and it was not good. So him and his cameraman were chucked out of the venue. And then after, the cameraman was filming Raja Jackson. He was angry, so don't play with me, don't fucking play with me, don't play with me.
I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
We're just fucking wrestling.
I'm tired of you all messing with me. And his comment section probably laughing, being like, oh shit, he actually did it. Oh shit. People laughing, cussing him out. Probably them stupid kids or the kick. small boys making noise. What we say, you know. So he in big trouble. So the Psycho Stew was transported to the hospital where he received treatment and he was in a coma for a few days. But luckily now he is fine. There's been an update that he has recovered a little bit. He did get some fractures around his cheekbones and he lost some of his teeth. So, yeah, it was a very serious injury that he sustained. So, sorry, guys, I got cold. Anyway, yeah. So, he sustained injury really bad. And now, the Roger Jackson is on the run. The dad called him Rampage Jackson, talking about, what did you do? Acting all innocent and all that. This is something I have a problem with his dad as well. Despite, obviously he was a fantastic MMA fighter, but as a father, he was not a good man. And I can ramble about him for hours and hours. This video will probably be about 1 hour, 2 hours. Because I can go in on that dad. And I will. Not completely, but I will go in on him. But overall, he's not a good dad. So, the Roger Jackson is now on the run. Because of what he did. Everybody online saw it. People are angry with Roger Jackson and they want him. Some want him in jail and some even want him dead. And if you do something wrong, there's people out there who don't mind deleting you. You see it all the time in America. There's people out there say, what am I doing today? Nothing. Oh, Roger Jackson does something. I don't like that. Yeah, I got time in the day. I can delete him. Just send me the location. And I'll be right there. Yeah? So, yeah, this is very bad. So, he's on the run. And people haven't heard from him for days. The last video we saw of him was when he did the crime. And his cameraman and him jumped into a car and they drove off. And that was it. Now, for the father, I'm going to get into on the father right now. Mr. Rampage Jackson, I have a problem with you, unfortunately. I don't like your behavior. Number one, in your interview, you said that you were saving money for your Japanese kids, for their education, and for your black son, Roger Jackson, bail money.
Roger and his oldest son whole life, I knew them two wasn't going to college. And my two Japanese kids, I knew that it was going to college. So college tuition for the two Japanese kids and bail money for Roger and his brother. So don't fuck with him. If you go to jail, I'm just going to bail him out. Don't fuck with my son.
Number one, why are you saving bail money for him? Why are you using the money that you put aside for the Japanese kids that you had with your ex-Japanese wife for better things? Why are you not using that money to better your black son? Why are you not using that money to better him? Why are you... This is a horrible thing for you to say. Why? So you're saying because your son is black and whatever, you put bail money for him, but yet your mixed Japanese kids, oh, they'll be good. They won't do anything wrong. Let me save money to put for them, to help them in their life and their education and all that. But yet my black son, he gonna suffer. Yeah, I know he's gonna fuck up. I'm putting bail money for him. And I think he said his other son, which is black also, his brother. Why are you not investing your money into your son, your children equally to give them a better life? That is a horrible thing to say. I don't like that at all. Number two, in your recent videos, you've been belittling your son. You've been cussing him out.
My son's a vegan because he's a bitch. Huh? You heard that?
There you go. We can get on the mat. We can get on the ring. We can get in the ring. Tell you right now.
You heard that?
Yeah, I heard that.
My voice carries, huh?
That's making you look bad. You trying to degrade and downplay your own kid.
Man, fuck you.
And this and that and this and that, and people have taken that to even cuss him out. I bet this is your doing, to be honest. Why would they cuss Roger Jackson if it's you that was cussing him out? These people have come from your Twitch or Kick channel because you cuss out your son all the time to now going over to his channel to cuss him out and to make him mentally unstable. You made him mentally unstable because you've been cussing him out. Is there any time that you've praised this guy? Okay. The only thing I would say that you've done well is at least train him to be an MMA fighter. But then, there's more to that. As a father, you should be uplifting your son. Why are you belittling him, telling him he ain't shit? On top of that, the lifestyle that you're living, you're 50 years old and you're living like you're 18. Why are you on Kick, sleeping with sluts and partying and doing all this stupidness? You're a millionaire. You could be doing something more of your age. Why are you fucking around with these girls that will leave you for Tyrone anyway? I don't understand this guy. And he's acting all innocent.
Raja since the incident. How is he doing?
I don't know. I don't talk to Roger no more. So I don't know. I won't
Since
talk
then?
to him. I talked to him, I heard his story, and I heard some stuff, and then after that, I learned a whole lot of stuff and about it and everything. Roger's wrong. He went against what I told him to do, and he hid the fact that he got roped into a pro wrestling store. Roger's not a pro wrestler. He's a fighter. He's not a pro wrestler. He had no business in that ring. Everybody there was wrong.
Like, oh, I don't condone my son and what he did. Oh, I kicked him out of my life. No. You're just saying that because you know that that's what people want to hear. But we know that you're still in contact with him. Yes, and I agree. He is your flesh and blood and you have to talk to him. But this time, can you talk to him without you cussing him out? It's obvious that this Roger Jackson is trying to live up to your shoes. I see it all the time. And your behavior, you snap at people too. No wonder the guy snap out. Because of you. The apple don't fall far from the tree. So it's you that has influenced this guy, Roger Jackson, to go mad. Him and them stupid Kick viewers that they were cussing him out for. You're not a good dad at all. I believe that Roger Jackson will live much of a better life if his dad was not in it. That's why them Japanese kids are better off, because the mom knew that dad is mad. So she go and take them out of his life. Yes, he still goes and visits them, but she knows that if they involve too much in his life, they go mad as well. That's why these Japanese kids are not doing bad, because they're with the mom, and in their culture, they teach them not to be mad and go crazy. But I don't know, in Black American culture, it's fine to go crash out and go mad like this. Why are you not, to be honest, why are you not teaching your black son Japanese etiquettes? Why not you take some of the good parts in the Japanese culture from your ex-wife? Yes, with his black son, he's not Japanese, but still, you can take a page out of their book and apply it to your son. But you don't want to do that because you believe that the way of our culture and whatever and lifestyle is to just ball out, spend money, shag girls, and do whatever. That Roger Jackson is in this mess. Yes, he's an adult, he's his own responsibility. But where does that all come from? Is from the dad. You know, the dad has much to play in this than that Roger Jackson. And another thing, why are you hanging around with Sneeko, Bob? Sneeko, you know what that guy's about? You know what that guy is about? Anything to do with him, ain't nothing good gonna come out of it. I bet next time you will see him hanging around with Johnny Somali, fam. This is how desperate this Rampage Jackson is to make money. You're a millionaire, for God's sakes. Why not you do something better than this kick streaming? You can buy businesses. You can sell courses. You can do much more better thing than kick streaming. And that kick, to be honest, that platform is a degenerate platform, and there's many issues that have been going on that platform. There's even recently a French streamer got killed in the streaming, in that kick stream, by stupid friends. I don't know why people associate themselves in that. And that the governments are now thinking of getting rid of that kick, banning it very soon. I guarantee it, by the end of this year or next year, they're going to ban that kick. That platform has become so horrible, fam. So now, fast forwarding to recently, now today, the Roger Jackson has now been arrested. Which I'm sure many people are very happy of now. He's been arrested. We do not know what his conditions are and how many years he's going for. But I heard that he could go away for a long time. Some people are saying could be up to 10 years in jail for aggravated assault or attempted murder, which people are saying. One of his friends, Psycho Stew's friends, said that he would have definitely killed him, which I agreed. And even him, he could have been killed by Roger Jackson too. So this Roger Jackson could be going away for a very long time, and it's a shame, because if this guy had a good father and good people around him, he could have been a very good MMA fighter. He could have been a very good MMA fighter. He could have been somebody who could have built a legacy for himself. But because of his foolish father belittling him, putting pressure on him, and all the bad people he has circulated himself around, this is his downfall. You are who you hang out with, and the father has not been a good role model at all. Maybe he's been a good role model in the octagon, but when it comes to the real world, he's not been a good role model. That's the problem I have with him. And now, potentially now, he's going to be a father who has a son in jail now. And I know some people will be defending Rampage Jackson, talking about that. Oh, is his adult son, he should know better, this and that. It doesn't matter what age you are. If somebody you're supposed to trust, somebody who's supposed to love you and take care of you, and somebody who's supposed to build you up is pushing you down, it's going to have an effect on you. Doesn't matter what age you are. So that's my opinion on it. Roger Jackson has now been arrested, and I'm sure we'll be hearing some more news on it in the coming days. But that's how I feel about the situation. It's a shame for Roger Jackson, but unfortunately he has to deal with the consequences. And as for his father, I hope he learns from this, that he needs to be a better father, but I doubt he will listen. Too busy partying and shagging girls. But that's his life. He's a millionaire. But let's just hope this guy fix up at his age. I don't know. The man 50 years old, he should have fixed himself out ages ago. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Put your comments down, how you feel about the situation. If you agree with what I said or not, then yeah, I would like to hear your opinions on it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.